welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Attack on Titan. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 23 of season 1 of Attack on Titan. I am going to sit down and watch all 3 episodes today, which are the end of this season. I'm guessing the end of this arc, even though the last episode ended in a way that I feel like it should have been kind of a season finale, because they failed their mission. The scouts have lost Eren, and they are all summoned to the capital, and Eren is being taken from them. That I don't know how well that's going to go, how that's going to work. Here's the thing is like, after seeing Levi in action against the female Titan, I do think he could probably kill Eren. But I feel like if Eren were to change again, just let him escape. Just let him go. But I do feel like people would die because it seems like Eren doesn't have a lot of control over his Titan when he is his Titan, and a lot of his feelings is what drives the Titan. So there's a lot of anger there and a lot of just kind of sporadic, not even sporadic, kind of random fighting styles. Like I feel like if the female Titan wasn't fighting back with her arms, tackle her to the ground instead of like trying to keep landing punches on her, wasting all of your precious energy. But anyway, that's neither here nor there anymore. But now we have returned and we've lost Eren, and we've had the people that were part of Levi's team. They made sure that we saw reactions from every one of their family members that was waiting for them to come home, except Petra, which then it was just her father running up to Levi with a letter and like talking about like how much she admired Levi and was so proud to be, part of the squad. And like the father is pretty much saying like, you have my permission to marry her. And like, if we're talking about marriage, blah, blah, blah. That makes me so sad all over again. I was really upset not to only lose the people from Team Levi, but like Petra in general, because she's just a really great character. Eld was a great character. As much as I didn't like Arroyo or Arroyo, the guy that bites his tongue, I didn't love him, but I wouldn't want him dead either. Like that's rough. And we don't even have bodies. Like the one body we paid a lot of attention to is Petra's being thrown off the back of the cart. And, it's one to be able to speed up because we're not literally carrying dead weight, but also that maybe the Titans would eat them instead of trying to attack us. I know the importance of having a body and being able to bury a body. And, it's upsetting to not have that ability and to not bring them back. But, Levi, to where I feel like he has like this kind of cold existence about it, but I think you have to when you're in his position, is like, it's not them. It's just a body. It's not them anymore. Like they're dead, like they're gone. A body doesn't change that. Pieces don't change that. And while I agree, family members are going to decide on their own what is and is not okay. And I think definitely throwing their bodies away to escape, if they ever find out about it, probably isn't going to be very popular. So I have no idea what to expect out of these next 3 episodes because, like I said, I feel like that last episode should have been where the season ended, because then it's like, and we don't have Eren anymore. And then it's just like, wait and see you next season. And then there's 3 more. So, and I do know that there is an end credit scene after the last episode. So I will make sure that I watch that. But guys, I'm ready for season 1 to be over with and to move on to season 2. I absolutely love the show. I'm having a great time. I absolutely love these characters. I am 100% in on the story. Take as long as you want to get to the damn basement. Take as long as you want to tell us who the female Titan is. If we ever find any of that out, if we don't, wow. But like the journey to like get there has been fraught with danger and violence and death and excitement and wonder. And as long as I get to keep seeing Levi in action, I think I'm going to stick with it. So guys, let's get into it. Smile. Really? Tell me to be happy? Leave me alone.
That's good, Eddie! I expect the best from my daughter.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I was thinking she was the female Titan. I don't know if that's true, but, like, I'm glad we're starting it out with her.
You mean you haven't heard? The Titan kid and those big shot handlers of his have been summoned to the capital.
Is that so? Well, then maybe this time they'll just dissect him and get it over with.
Jeez.
I say let him pass through and seal the gate shut behind him.
Oh.
Infidel. To even suggest sealing the gate.
Oh, gosh, one of these
The hands of Henderson must
fanatics.
never taint the sanctity of our walls.
Calm down.
To even think of defiling the three goddesses, we tempt the specter of
These
damnation.
lunatics
They're
all
walls,
worship the
man.
walls as if they're some kind of gods.
Damn cult. Can't believe they're still around.
Yeah, same.
Let's go.
Trust in
But people love to just believe in weird shit, so not shocked by any means. Stohess District Military Police Branch. Hey, girl.
You've been pretty lax in your duties recently.
Look, Marlo, you've upset her.
She's antisocial, not upset.
See, like, look at her eyes.
Which makes her the only one of us who's ever seen any real action. She's just been through hell.
Ah, so you have a crush on the new girl, huh?
Oh, God.
What could you possibly see in her?
There are more important things going on than this garbage.
You can be in charge of this. Everything you need to know is right in here.
By the way, what's up with that haircut?
And you better not screw it up, got it? Hey, sorry about that. Back to business. Whose turn was it?
Great. Awesome. And now my suspicions about Annie are even bigger.
Just how do you plan to fix it?
By working my way to the top, of course. And then once I'm in charge, I can install a new system to make sure
Yeah,
all
don't we
those who
all
are
think
dishonest
that that's
pay
the
for their
way to do that?
transgressions. It's as simple as that.
So simple. Mm-hmm.
I'll shape them back into the people they're supposed to be.
Wow!
Hitch, I don't know how I feel about you.
You're not the first person I've met who thought they could take on the world and change things for the better. It takes a lot of courage to go against the flow. I respect that.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go!
See, Annie just feels sus to me.
Everyone take up your positions. Got it?
Yeah.
Oh no, Hitch. You seem like you are, not fit for the job.
What's going on? That's our gear.
Isn't it a bit strange having the Merchants Guild conduct the transport? What are they
Why
up
are
to?
they? Yeah, what's...
Are those bastards illegally selling government property?
Maybe.
Hey, this
All right,
isn't our
Marlo. I
assignment.
like Marlo.
Look at him. Crusader Man's the genuine article.
Shut up, Hitch.
You can't sell government equipment. It's against the law.
Is that so?
Uh-oh.
Can you believe this business? A rookie blackmailing his superior officers. I'm
Blackmailing.
thinking you've got a bright future ahead of you, kid. Go spend it on a girl, all right? She'll help you unwind.
That wasn't blackmail. He wanted you guys to not just be
Wait!
doing
Hey!
that. Oh,
What you
boy.
did was against the law.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that was coming. Oh. Instead of physically trying to stop them, go tell somebody. I was gonna say, Annie, are you gonna go in and do one of your moves?
Disregard for the rule of law
Is standard procedure. So is this!
Mm-hmm.
He's had enough, don't you think, sir?
I hope our idiot hasn't caused you too much trouble. We'll be sure to drive the lesson home. Don't you worry.
Thanks, Hitch.
Unless, of course, you'd rather have a much bigger problem on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Just this once.
Sir!
I don't love her personality, but I appreciate Hitch for that. Marlo, I appreciate you, though.
Aren't you going to make the dishonest pay for their transgressions?
Oof, picking at a scab, though.
I'm not entirely opposed to helping you out with that.
Is it me, or do these serving gals get prettier with every sip?
Marlo, let's not do this, though.
Damn it!
Hey, little lady, you working hard or hardly working?
The other fools you mentioned, would they have done it?
No,
They might have.
I don't think so.
I wanted to be brave, but when it comes down to it, I'm just another piece of scum being swept away by the current.
Not sure what to
Aw.
say about that. Maybe that's just a part of what it means to be ordinary. To some people, it makes you weak.
Is that what
But
she's
an
longing
ordinary
for?
person is all I want to be.
Yep. Female Titan, right then and there, and that confirmed it for me.
Annie!
Who? Who was that?
Hello. So, you're a full-fledged MP now.
Armin.
Yeah, why is Armin coming to... Does he? Did he realize who it was? I really wish I could read those. Anyway. Armin!
Annie, we have a plan for Aaron to escape, and we're hoping that you'll help us.
Wait, escape to where? Where can you possibly hide that they won't find you?
You're gonna leave.
We need time to gather enough evidence to overrun the Council's ruling about Aaron. That's all we want.
What evidence?
How can you be sure the evidence exists? And what is it?
I can't say. I'm sorry.
Best of luck.
Hold on. Annie, please!
It's not a shock.
They're going to kill Aaron! They'll kill him for no better reason than that they fear what they don't understand. They don't see that their fear is pushing humanity to the brink of extinction.
Does it do anything on a deeper level to you, Annie?
Do I really look like that good of a person to you?
A good person? I don't know.
That's a rough question.
Actually, I've never placed much value in those sorts of labels. The way I see it, good is merely a word applied to people who are convenient to our needs in some way. It's purely subjective.
Wow. Damn, Armin.
Regardless, if you still choose to say no to this request, then at least in my eyes, that makes you a bad person.
Whoa. Girl.
All right.
I still think she's the female Titan, though.
Let's go.
What is that ring? What is that ring? What does that do? I knew I was right. Oh my gosh. I didn't want to be right about her, but I knew it. I was like, who else do we know that has sad eyes who's blonde? Annie.
Hopefully they haven't noticed my stand-in yet either. It's not gonna hold up under close scrutiny.
Is that Levi?
After all, Jean and I look nothing
That
alike.
was Jean?
It's close enough. You both have that same angry scowl and the same boulder-sized chip on your shoulder.
Well, yeah, but I don't have his horse face.
Hey,
Oh, ouch.
here.
Yeah, we'll pass through here. It's what remains of an underground city they were planning to build way back when.
How does he know that? Wild.
Annie, what's the matter? You're not afraid of dark, cramped spaces or anything, are you?
Yeah, if she turns into a Titan.
You don't know what it is to be an ordinary girl, crippled with fear.
A girl who can flip a full-grown man upside down has nothing to fear from the dark. Cut the crap and let's move.
Aaron's not having it.
Above ground, I'll help. Otherwise, the deal's off.
Yep, she can't go under there. She can't turn into the Titan if she's underground.
It seems that for whatever reason, this place has been completely deserted.
They know. They figured it out.
That hurts me. It really does.
I'm sure you're devastated.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you didn't trust me.
Annie, what were you doing with Marco's ODM gear?
She killed Marco?
I helped him with maintenance, so I know you used it.
Yes. I found it. And took it.
Then, the 2 Titans we had in custody. It was you that killed them.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you wait this long to say anything?
Because even now it's difficult. I didn't want to believe that I was right. So I stayed quiet. But then, out in the field,
Yep.
the fact that you didn't kill me then and there, that's the moment that set us on the path to our current situation.
Yep. Oh, man. What's with the ring, though? Does it, like, help her change or something?
I never dreamed you'd end up cornering me like this. Why didn't I do anything then?
Because part of you
Annie,
cares.
please! Just tell us this is some kind of horrible prank! It's not too late! Come
It
on,
is
we'll
far
understand.
too late. It is not a prank. We will not understand.
We can reason this out like human beings!
Enough. I'm not listening to another
Wow,
word of this.
Mikasa.
No point.
Oh my god.
I'm going to carve you up again. Do you understand me, Titan?
Oh boy, here we go. I hate it. I hate it.
For now, at least, it looks like you won your bet. But I'm going to gamble too, and here's my wager.
Whoa. Oh, wow. All dressed like normal people. Wow.
Aaron!
Cut her finger off or something.
It's too late.
Wow. Oh. I still don't know what the hell's up with the walnut. Okay, let's chat about that. And let's also talk about that I figured it out way ahead of time. Anyway, okay, let's talk about it. Holy shit. Okay, so, I mean, when they said that it was somebody that we know that had been with us the whole time, and, like, obviously I knew that they had to know Armin to, like, lift his hood and, like, not kill him. And Annie wouldn't have met any of the other people because she didn't know any of the other scouts other than the people that, like, she was with. So to me, I was like, okay, who's blonde that could possibly be this Titan? And I was like, well, maybe it's Armin's, like, mom or something, because, like, we haven't seen or heard anything from them. And just because you go on the outside of the wall does not mean death, but it doesn't also mean life either. But I was like, well, maybe it's Armin's mom because, like, of the recognition that it was Armin. But then the more and more we went along, the more I was like, Annie was the one that chose not to be in the scouts. And it would make total sense for her. God, did she kill Marco? Did she kill Marco? So, like, I'm very proud of myself for figuring that out, but I'm actually really mad because I didn't think that she... What I think it's implying is that she did, in fact, kill Marco to take his ODM gear, or she used his ODM gear and then killed him when they were out on a mission, so no one could even trace it back to him. I'm not quite sure what happened there. But the ring, I mean, like, I was like, oh, Armin knows. And then I was like, oh, no, I guess it's a plan to, like, help out Aaron. And then when they were, like, walking downstairs or, like, down into the ground, I was like, do they know? And then when she points out that, like, there's nobody around, I was like, holy shit, they did know. And this was a trap to trap her. Holy shit. Immediately when they showed her and, like, the flashback, I was like, I know I'm right, but, like, let's wait for the actual reveal. I really thought it was going to take another whole fucking episode. I am so happy that's not the case. Oh my gosh, I was right. That's amazing. A broken clock is right twice a day anyway, so, like, I'm not going to, like, Yeah, I was right about Aaron not being dead either. And about the Titan. But I didn't know he turned into a Titan. Or maybe he did. I knew he was in there, but I didn't know, like, what. Anyway, let me stop patting myself on the back for figuring that out. Okay. Jean is his stand-in. He's too long in the face. Oh, rough stuff. Those two. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I mean, she's has transformed into the female Titan. She is in. There's something about this particular place that they strategically picked for this to go down was on the off chance that she did change, and maybe it was to limit the amount of damage, or like there was better options to hide, because he did say that if the ruse of there being a body double doesn't go through, it'd be harder for them to be captured because maybe it's more windy and twisty and like, I mean, Armin could have like totally have thought that on his own, and then the plan to like bring Aaron through was just like, it just happened to hit this point where Armin was like, right there, that's where we need to enact this plan. Mikasa just being like, I'll carve you up. I was like, oh, and that whole shot with her at the sword, that needs to be a poster on my wall. Oh my God, I love Mikasa so much. And her passion for like, I mean, like, obviously she loves Aaron, but like, the rage that comes out on her, because she's very like most of the time monotone and like quiet. So when she does show a lot of that emotion, it's kind of like Levi, where like he's very stoic until like you see him with like rage in his eyes when he was fighting the female Titan. I was like, wow. I love when they get that darkness around their eyes. It normally means like some badass shit's happening, but yeah. Even a little bit Armin had it in this one when he was talking with the hood on. And it was just like, oh, why do you have that on or whatever? And I was like, it's supposed to strike a chord with you emotionally that it reminds you of the day that you didn't kill Armin. But he's like, oh, I'm just hiding my ODM gear. Sure. I think it was meant to trigger her to remember that day. But like her dad training her in the beginning about like the fighting and all of that. My question is that like, one, she has a ring to like trigger the Titan in her. How long has she been training to be this Titan? Like for forever? Like since she was big enough to transform? Can her father do it? Does her father know Aaron's dad? Like, are they buddies? And they were both like, hey, let's shoot up our kids with this magic juice that turns them into Titans. Woohoo! Like, I don't know. So curious. I'd like some more background information. It's so funny. I was like, we could take 4 seasons to find out who the female Titan is. Very next episode. Boom! Confirmed my suspicions. If I get the whole word out. Oh, but guys, if you want to watch full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to 7 episodes early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What? Did you suspect Annie as early as I did? Pretty much once they said that it was somebody that was with them for like the 5 years and was there. It was that or the chick with the glasses that was with Ian. I can't remember her name. I want to say it's like Rolo or something like that, but I don't think it is. She was the one that was like, I like wrote the report and said everything about Aaron, and like Mikasa like wants to rip her face off. I thought it was either her or Annie, and was Annie. I don't know if Annie's going to be making it to more seasons, if she's going to meet her end eventually. I would really like to have her on our side. I don't know what the plan is, and it would be nice to like be able to like sit her down and talk to her about like why all of this is happening and what she knows. But it definitely doesn't seem like she's going to come willingly. So I guess we'll try to fight her. And hopefully he can beat her this time. I mean, especially if we're all ready for her to transform, you know, maybe we already have reinforcements ready to capture her, like tackle her, to do something. But especially if we already know that it's her, then, you know, we don't even have to take her alive. Wild. Okay. Anyways, I'm excited to watch the next episode. You guys have to wait until it comes out. And I deeply apologize, but editing is a thing, copyright is a thing, and one at a time is the best guarantee that we can get the ad revenue in order to pay the editors to, in fact, edit these down for YouTube. So I appreciate your understanding. Thank you for being here. Come to the next one because that's where I'll be. So guys, in the meantime, I'll see ya.